Derek Ray on the gantry, and Stuart Robson is next to me. Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, it should be, Derek. It's a rivalry that's really grown in.
In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Martin Ødegaard. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Dangerous looking attack. And now waiting to pounce. That is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
Let's see about the delivery. Martin Ødegaard. Will it happen for them? And defensive play to be applauded. Bukayo Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. Able to get a body in the way. Palmer. Has a go! And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Declan Rice. Oh, tremendous vision. Caicedo. Neto. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, surely! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Three goals without reply. Declan Rice. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Martinelli. Now with Ødegaard. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Can someone get on the end of this? And off target by miles with that one, and a goal kick will ensue. Fernandes. Opportunity here. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. William Saliba. Jakub Kivior. Partey. And here's Saliba. Declan Rice. And the pass not finding its target. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Declan Rice. Well, Arsenal unable to hang on to the ball. Room to roam for Chelsea on the wing. Palmer. Fernandes. Just can't get it past him. Can he find the right pass? No chance perhaps. Just couldn't get it through. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Saka. Ødegaard. There's the cutback. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Throw in here for Arsenal. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Has a go. A gift for any goalkeeper. Enzo Fernandez. Palmer. Jackson. Neto. Given away by Chelsea. That's a routine take. Noni Madueke. Jackson on the ball. It's looking promising. Can't miss, surely. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Martin Ødegaard. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Being pressed and pressed high. Palmer with it. Feeding it through. And quick thinking defensively. Martinelli. Partey. Thomas Partey. Now in possession, Trossard. Saka. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Can Saliba. Declan Rice. And he read it superbly. Bukayo Saka. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Trossard. Good example of pressing without the ball. Chelsea couldn't keep it. Ødegaard. He's got to score! A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Jackson on the ball. Jackson. Pedro Neto. Can he finish? Nicely blocked. Now defenders having to cover up. Bukayo Saka. Declan Rice. Martinelli. Well, space if he goes inside. And it's still on for him. Madueke. Noni Madueke. And Chelsea have given us away. Bukayo Saka. And return to Saka. Oh, great block. Pedro Neto. He's going forward well here. Cuts it back. Just can't get it past him. Bukayo Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Urian Timber. Timber. Trossard. Rice with it. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. And played in. And a confident clearance. Noni Madueke. Fernandez. Could be troublesome. Giving it a try. Oh, did so well to deny him. Played over. And clears the danger. Jackson. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. opportunity here. Pretty simple for the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Urian Timber. Bukayo Saka. Rice with it. Credit to them for winning back possession. Plenty of support here. This could be troublesome. Well, it nearly worked out, and a fine interception. Declan Rice. Trossard. Now the counter-attack looks on. And Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Martinelli. Bukayo Saka. Palmer with it. Jackson on the ball. Moises Caicedo. Opportunity. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Trossard. And he takes it on. Oh, a tremendous block. Trevor Chalobah. Kukureya. Madueke. Can he find the net? And still danger here. Pedro Neto. Firing it towards goal. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one.
Well, as you can see, Chelsea have been really good going forward. They've created so many chances, and if they score again soon, this could get embarrassing.
Martinelli. And now with Trossard. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Given away by Chelsea. Partey. Trossard. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Shot blocked, but still alive. And saved by the keeper. short one. And crossed in there. Not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Malo Gusto. Shaloba. Pedro Neto. And Chelsea sloppy in possession here. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Fernandez. Noni Madueke. Could be threatening. Takes the shot. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, almost at the end of the first half, and Arsenal a long way from their best. I don't think you can avoid that conclusion. Stuart, what have you made of their showing so far?
Well, what can you say? This has been a dismal first-half display from them. They've lacked discipline, they've looked disorganised, and they've lacked fight. Not a great combination, really.
Enzo Fernandez. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Can he take the chance? He got a good palm on it. Martinelli. Rice with it. Gabriel Martinelli. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Martin Ødegaard. Thomas Partey. Bukayo Saka. Saka. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Saka. Rice with it. Trossard. Saka. And a decent delivery. He's got acres of space. Ødegaard. Real defensive resilience. Well, whatever it takes to keep it out. Jackson on the ball. Nice weight on the pass. And putting his body on the line. And that's a very good parry. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Saka. Delivered into the box. What a genuine opportunity. opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire. Full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well. Top stuff.
Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Trossard. Effective press. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, I have to say, that's a good finish. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. He's just passed it into the corner. That's a nice goal.
Goal for Arsenal, number 19, Leandro Trossard.
Neto. Oh, moving it nicely. And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Wow, that was absolutely brilliant. His movement, skill and decision-making were of the highest quality. And add to that the 3 goals that he scored. That was as good as you'll see from anybody.
So the second half underway, and it's going to take a colossal effort from Arsenal if they are to turn this around. Arsenal could threaten from this position. And let's give credit to the defending. That's useful play. Fernandes. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Bukayo Saka. Timber. Chelsea have it back now. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Madueke. Promising position, this. Well, this could really help the cause. And able to close down the shots. Palmer. Noni Madueke. Arsenal now. Saka. Thomas Partey. Rice with it. Opportunity. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to deliver it accurately and clearing it away. Saka. Timber. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Kukureya. Madueke. Chalobah. Good idea. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it still could be dangerous. Pretty simple for the keeper. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Thomas Partey. Return to Ødegaard. No way through. Saka. Determined defending.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Jackson on the ball. Perhaps they can counter from here. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Getting in there to intercept. The challenge apparently was timed perfectly. That's the referee's view. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Palmer. Madueke. Enzo Fernandez. Playing it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Chalobah. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
It's looking promising. Trossard. Gabriel Martinelli. And Chelsea regaining possession. And Sanchez has it now. Well, strong play here. Saka. Partey. And here's Saka. Well, he's been ruled offside. Noni Madueke. Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. 30 minutes to go then. Palmer. Madueke. And he saw the situation developing. Partey. Declan Rice. Had no interest in losing possession. Ødegaard. And here's Partey. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. He's blocked it. Caicedo. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Trossard. Space and time for Arsenal. Saka. Just knocked it out of there. Palmer. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. And time for the change now. Declan Rice. Thomas Partey. Saka. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Played into the centre. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, let's take another look at this cross by Saka. It's inch perfect, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Jackson on the ball. Pedro Neto. Doing everything possible to keep possession and able to close down the shot. Can't miss, surely. Well, driven fiercely against the frame of the goal.
Well, he struck it well enough, but that has to go down as a big miss.
Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. It's with Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. In position here to protect the ball. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Oh, in with a chance. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
Martin Ødegaard. Thomas Partey.
Concession worker, please.
It's with Ødegaard.
To meet Nathan, thank you.
Martinelli. Now in possession, Trossard. There's 20 minutes remaining now. Now the counter-attack looks on. And a very good challenge. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Bukayo Saka. Well, a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Well, no excuse to give the ball away from your own throw-in. Might be a chance to break. Nkunku. Can they take advantage of the situation? Is this the moment? Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Partey. Bukayo Saka. Saka. Arsenal have given it away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Nkunku. Malo Gusto. Caicedo. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. And that's a very good parry. Must score! And firing it towards goal on the volley, could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
Thomas Partey. Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. And return to Martinelli. Firing it towards goal. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Delivering it. Moises Caicedo. How can he take them on and beat them? He fancies it. Well, body in the way. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Thomas Partey. Now in possession, Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. And he takes it on. Jackson on the ball. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Jackson. Will he finish? It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Pressing like that will help the cause. Fernandes. Nkunku has it. Is it going to be? Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Trossard. Martinelli. And back with Trossard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Gusto. Caicedo. Decides to shoot. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And the short option preferred. Now, who can he pick out? Nicely blocked. Gabriel Martinelli. Rice with it. Martin Ødegaard. Rice. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. Jackson. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. And in the right position to read it. Fernandes. And teammates around him. And Timber. Now in possession, Trossard. Saka. Marino. They might be through here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 19, Leandro Trossard.
Moises Caicedo. Neto. Saka. Oh, tremendous vision. Enzo Fernandez. Teammates available. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. Given away by Arsenal. Well, the counter chance looks very real. This looks more than decent. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Saka. It's with Ødegaard. And tidily played. Marino. Looks as though they might be in just for a second or two. And he has options available. A good vision there. Malo Gusto. Martinelli. Crossed in the direction of the back post. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Trossard. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, had no intention of losing out. Sancho. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Nice ball over the top. And Chelsea have given us away. Trossard. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Enzo Fernandez. Nkunku has it. Now in possession, Trossard. He's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. there to intervene. Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. He's taken on his opponent here. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Nkunku. Nkunku. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Martin Ødegaard. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Nkunku. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Sancho. That's really good and effective physical play. Tremendously strong in the tackle. The final whistle and the Gunners go down. They've lost this game. No points picked up. What did you think of it?
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
against West London. And coming up, in other words, Arsenal against Chelsea here at the Emirates. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me today is Stuart Robson. Stuart, this is usually feisty.
It certainly is. It's another London derby which has become very competitive recently. If both teams play at their best today, we should be in for a great game.
Capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka plays with Gabriel Martinelli on the flanks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Real chance! And effectively parried away by the keeper. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Bukayo Saka. The cross is on. Trossard. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Enzo Fernandez. An attack full of promise. Can they square the game? It could be up for grabs. Straightforward save, really. Saka. Arsenal have given it away. Jackson. Neto. And teammates to play it to. Fruitful looking attack. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Jakub Kivior. Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Martinelli. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, floated there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Declan Rice. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. Has eyes for goal. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. William Saliba. Trossard. Wasteful from Chelsea. An encouraging Arsenal move. Could cross it in here. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Jackson. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Still alive. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Jackson. And tidy defensive play. Palmer. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Martin Ødegaard. Counter-attacking chance. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal have given it away. And teammates around him. My goodness, that's silly. What a stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. He's driven in the corner. Clearance left a bit to be desired. And under pressure, that was a fine play. Noni Madueke. That's a good pass. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Saka. And cuts inside. Rice. On to Trossard. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Favouring the short one. Rice. He's blocked it. The clearance wasn't decisive. Ødegaard. Timber. Partey. Intercepting it intelligently. Gusto. Neto. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Jackson on the ball. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Jakub Kivior. Trossard. Timber. Patient build-up at the moment. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Trossard. Might be a chance to break. Ødegaard. And return to Trossard. Determined defending. Neto. And Chelsea could be onto something. Deciding to go inside. And able to close down the shot. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. Gabriel Martinelli. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Jackson. Gusto. Nicely timed tackle. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say. Come up with a game plan. His side are struggling now.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Urian Timber. Rice with it. Gabriel Martinelli. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Oh, could be. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal. He knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Madueke. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Urian Timber. Rice with it. Gabriel Martinelli. That's how to keep the opposition at bay. Jackson on the ball. Pedro Neto. And options in the centre. Real chance. Well, it goes a-begging, and when you're 2 goals down, you've got to be cold-blooded.
Yeah, they need to take those sort of chances. They're struggling here, you have to say that.
Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Trossard. Martinelli. Trossard. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. It might be. High quality defending. Caicedo. Malo Gusto. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Bukayo Saka. Timber. Arsenal regaining possession. Well, he's got past his man. And nothing comes of this attack. See some progress with the ball at his feet. Can he finish? Just couldn't get it through. And back to Raya. Kivior. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. Bukayo Saka. Intelligent threaded pass here. And whipped into the box. Wicket given to Arsenal. Going short, crossing into the middle. I couldn't really direct it where he wanted. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Oh, moving it nicely. A chance perhaps. Stopped a certain goal. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Could play it in. Determined defending. As though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Urian Timber. Trossard. Very quick thinking there. Pedro Neto. And Chelsea looking dangerous. A chance to whip it in. Is it going to be? There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
The game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Declan Rice. Martinelli. And return to Martinelli. Trossard. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, let's take another look. And it doesn't come much closer than this, does it? He just squeezed it in off that post. Very good finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Throw in here for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka. Now in possession, Trossard. Ødegaard. And back with Trossard. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Palmer. Jackson. Madueke. Oh, managing to beat him. Is this the moment? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, back underway. Chelsea making this a contest. It's not in the bag just yet. Declan Rice. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Gabriel Martinelli. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Trossard. And a fine stop. Who can they pick out? And taking care of the situation. Declan Rice. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Saka. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Could be threatening. Plenty of support here. Martinelli. Trossard. Oh, tremendous block. Martinelli. And it might be. First-class defending, cleared off the line. Ødegaard. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Fernandez. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Thomas Partey. Jakub Kivior. It's with Ødegaard. Trossard. Oh, moving it nicely. Couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. And teammates to play it to. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Trying to deliver it accurately. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Fernandez. And teammates around him. That's a good-looking ball. Chelsea couldn't keep it. Declan Rice. Urian Timber. Thomas Partey. Saka. Ødegaard. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. A chance to whip it in. Can they take advantage of the situation? This could be troublesome.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. Well, what can we say? It was an utterly dominant first-half performance by Bukayo Saka. Interested to get your thoughts, Stuart.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. It's looking promising. And making the move to the inside. Can he put it away? Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Passing it through. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Declan Rice. you just feel? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And he has options available. Palmer. Chance to play it in. Not cleared away properly. Took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. To pick out a teammate. And Chelsea pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. And over it comes. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Trossard. Chance for the leveller. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Jackson on the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Trossard. Rice with it. And he read it well. Madueke. Urian Timber. And defensive play to be applauded. Neto. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Neto. Putting his body on the line. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Trossard. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Pedro Neto. And playing it through. Great defending. Jakub Kivior. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Martinelli. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And they might forge ahead. And he's made it a
me what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike. Well, look at Arteta's celebration. He really is loving life at this particular point. It's a good moment for the team as well.
So Chelsea get the game restarted. How will they respond to that goal? Enzo Fernandez.
It's a message for Javier Santiago, attending his first game here today. So welcome.
Now Chelsea in a position of menace.
Fantastic game.
Neto. Enzo Fernandez. They do pass the ball with authority. Chelsea recovering possession well. Oh, danger here. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Martin Ødegaard. Gabriel Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. Martinelli. So half an hour remaining. Martinelli. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. An Arsenal corner as they look for more. And the substitution will occur now. Who's going to get on the end of it? In a good position to clear it away. Rice. Targets available. Cross comes in. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position? Palmer. What can Chelsea do from this position? The danger not over. Still could be dangerous. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
White. Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Crossing possibilities. Looking in it. Partey. Martin Ødegaard. And pushed away to safety. Moises Caicedo. Palmer with it. Has the strength to hang on to it. Now Chelsea showing good width. Will he play it in? Oh, great attacking play. So can Chelsea take advantage of the corner kick situation? So making the substitution now. Taken short. Looking for a teammate. Excellent block. Timber. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Well, Chelsea unable to retain possession. Saka. Can he find someone at the far post? And it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Chance to do damage. Shielding the ball superbly. Trossard. Really effective shielding under pressure. Rice. Crucial piece of defending. It's Arsenal's turn now. And into the last 20 minutes. Martin Ødegaard. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Rice. He's using his strength to good effect. Using his physical strength to shield it. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way.
Well, that was a decent chance for his second there. Not the finish he was really looking for.
Played over. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Saka. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Caicedo. And all the way through it goes to the goalkeeper. Declan Rice. Ben White. Good strength to keep the ball. Rice with it. Partey. Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Well, spot on with that challenge. So Chelsea will get the throw in. Teammates available. Opportunity here. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Bukayo Saka. Jurrien Timber. Trossard. Trossard. It did look on for them, but not to be. Timber. Rice with it. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Now with Ødegaard. And he did what he had to do defensively. Jackson on the ball. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Caicedo. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Surely! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Could be threatening. Just needs to stay calm. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Neto. Caicedo. Room to roam for Chelsea on the wing. Cuts it back. And the problem not completely solved. Well, no way through in the end. Saka. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. Martin Ødegaard. White. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. But just like that, possession changes hands. Saka. Partey. Trossard. He takes aim. Brilliantly blocked. Well, if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Nkunku. Nkunku. And space to cross it. be on for them. And a very good challenge. Trossard. Might be a chance to break. Ben White. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Declan Rice. Trossard. And here's Martinelli. Ødegaard. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Jackson. Palmer. Sancho now. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. White. It's with Ødegaard. Gabriel Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Caicedo. And he takes on the shot. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to pick out a teammate. In a good position to clear it away. Good idea. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. Jadon Sancho. Cucurella. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Arsenal have given it away. Chalobah. And Sanchez has it now. Jadon Sancho. Cucurella. He's in here. Really breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Partey. Saka. Out of play and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Partey. He has teammates around him. It's a perfect challenge. Partey. Cucurella. Just the challenge that was required. Partey. Well, it could be on for him here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Caicedo. Nkunku has it. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. That's a lovely ball. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Trossard. And quick thinking defensively. Malo Gusto. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Cucurella. Caicedo. Trying to open up the defence. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Crossed in quickly. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be played. So the final whistle, and that's not how Chelsea fans were scripting it in their minds. A defeat. I wonder what you thought about their overall performance.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team. And they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Chelsea, who took part in the very first Football League First Division match between two London clubs. That was back in 1907 in front of 65,000. They're about to meet here at the Emirates. I'm Derek Ray on the gantry, and Stuart Robson is next to me. Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, it should be, Derek. It's a rivalry that's really grown in recent times, but one that has provided some excellent games. Let's hope it doesn't disappoint today.
Jackson on the ball. Palmer. A chance perhaps. Oh, a smart stop. And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Bukayo Saka plays with Gabriel Martinelli on the flanks. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Oh, breezing past him. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Here's the lineup for Chelsea.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three, and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
Real chance. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Trossard. Saka. Trossard. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Martin Ødegaard. Very quick thinking there. Opportunity here. What a commitment to defending. Thomas Partey. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. And here's Saliba. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Must be. Couldn't handle that one. Oh, could be. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Saka. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Palmer. Palmer. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Noni Madueke. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. How about the cross? Oh, that's splendid play. For the lead here. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. And Chelsea regaining possession. Jackson on the ball. Malo Gusto. Now options are plenty. Moises Caicedo. Promising possession, this. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Saka. Shaping to shoot. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Enzo Fernandez. Plenty of support here. Excellent strike! Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Declan Rice. Trossard. Now can they counter clinically? Well, disappointing end to the move. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Palmer with it. He continues his run. Kivior. An encouraging Arsenal move. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. We're making considerable progress with the ball. And teammates to play it to. This could be the equaliser. Well, the attack fizzled out. Martin Ødegaard. Now, who can he play it to? Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Saka. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Electing to shoot. The goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who's going to get on the end of it? Making sure nothing came of it. This could be troublesome, and the chance is on. Teammate available. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Timber. And Chelsea come away with it. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Madueke. Nicely saved. Advantage, Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard. Partey. Thomas Partey. Martinelli. Nicely timed tackle. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Declan Rice. Might be a chance to break. Ødegaard. Really vital interception here. Moises Caicedo. And teammates around him. It's a weighted pass. Not high quality defending. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, a smart stop. He decided to let the play flow, but now he's going to issue a yellow card.
Yeah, I think that's good refereeing. He tried to play the advantage.
And taken short. corner. It's a short one. And firing it to the near post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. William Saliba. Martinelli. Routine save. Jackson. Madueke. Jackson on the ball. He takes aim. A piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Keen to take it short here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Declan Rice. Trossard. Thomas Partey. Bukayo Saka. Chance to play it in. And an astute piece of defending. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Kivior. And very deftly cut out. Noni Madueke. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. Happy to take on the shot. And that's a very good parry. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Cucurella. Madueke. Gusto. An effective challenge. Trossard. And promising stuff from Arsenal. But timely defending when it mattered. Moises Caicedo. Gusto. Nice looking move this. Excellent block. Bukayo Saka. Urian Timber. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Could play it in. Clattered away. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Good-looking move. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Saka. Yuri and Timber. Now in possession, Trossard. The players waiting in the centre. Teammates in the middle. And dealt with that ball comfortably. Jackson on the ball. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. And he's broken free. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So 2-0 now. Enzo Fernandez. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Has eyes for goal. And the keeper more than equal to it. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, he was the picture of concentration following the corner. Martin Ødegaard. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Bukayo Saka. Moving into the advanced position. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Can they convert? Oh, that is absolutely magnificent! Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was! One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
So back with the action, and Arsenal sprinting away with ease. That looks promising. Cleared away comprehensively. Gabriel Martinelli. Trossard. And he did well to cut it out. Can they hit on the break? Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Determination there for all to see. And that's the end of that move for now. William Saliba. Timber. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Moises Caicedo. Could be troublesome. Chance to finish. And able to close down the shot. it is. Can they get in behind them? Yuri and Timber. Bukayo Saka. Now in possession, Trossard. Pretty simple for the keeper. Chalobah. Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. Perfect tackle. Pedro Neto. Determined defending and defensive play to be applauded. Trossard. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they keep it going? Saka. Noni Madueke. Malo Gusto. Neto. Fernandez. Madueke. Oh, good vision. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of Arsenal. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the... Well, away they go again, and there can be no denying it. A huge gulf between the teams in the first half. Will we see a response from Chelsea in the second 45? Oh, this is looking promising. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Caicedo. Fernandez. Noni Madueke. Kivior. Thomas Partey. It's with Erdogan. Saka. Martin Erdogan. Real chance. He's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Corner kick played in. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was was always going that little bit off target. Moises Caicedo. Noni Madueke. Caicedo. Well, can they prize them open now? And options in the centre. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Jakub Kivior. Bukayo Saka. Timber. Partey. Saka. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, as we can see here, the pass from Saka is absolutely perfect, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Perhaps they can counter from here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Noni Madueke. Good physical play. Jackson. Incisive pass. An alert piece of defending. Trossard. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Gusto. Palmer. It might be on for them. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Now a decent position. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Jurrien Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Trossard. A tremendous block. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Jurrien Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Takes the shot. And the keeper stretching to deny him. And he's fired over the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And quite simply wide of the target.
Can the owner of the red hatchback blocking the emergency exit please return to your vehicle?
Caicedo.
Absolutely, thank you.
It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo. And blocked there. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Martinelli. Bukayo Saka. Ødegaard. Corner kick given to Arsenal. But he's gone short with it. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Played over. Good clearance. Timber. Saka. And here's Martinelli. And a throw-in for Arsenal. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, a disappointing throw in there. Now, who can he play it to? Strength and control, a big part of his game. Sancho. And Chelsea win the corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the danger cleared. A routine save. Martin Ødegaard. Partey. Rice with it. Martinelli. Trossard. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Caicedo. Plenty of support here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Thomas Partey. Martinelli. Rice. Looking for someone to play it to. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
lot of goals. 5-1 it is.
Martinelli.
Pedro Neto. Martin Ødegaard. Urian Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Wasteful from Arsenal. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Can they use it to their advantage? It might be. A strong hand on the ball. Ben White. Martinelli. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Oh, nice ball over the top. Saka. And here's Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. An alert intervention. Gusto. Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. So a throw in here. So a personnel change then. Had no interest in losing possession. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Trossard. And Sanchez has it now. Fernandes. And back to Robert Sanchez. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Martin Ødegaard. In position here to protect the ball. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And he's certainly not alone. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And just blotting out the danger. Trossard. Ødegaard. On to Sterling. Return to Ødegaard. Ben White. And here's Partey. Ødegaard. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. kick played in. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Pedro Neto. And a Chelsea throw-in coming up here. Neto. Dangerous looking attack. And did just enough defensively. Trossard. Now, who can he play it to? And tidy defensive play. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Happy to shoot. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Palmer. And Chelsea could be onto something. Palmer with it. Jadon Sancho. Very effective pass. It's got to be. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. William Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. He continues his run. Sancho. Fruitful looking attack. Real chance. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Well, they've decided to make a change. And short it is. Cuts in from the flank. Shot blocked, but still alive. A high degree of difficulty with that sort of attempt.
Well, he's just mistimed it, hasn't he? Didn't catch it how he would have wanted, and well, that's the result.
Timber. Sterling has it. It's with Ødegaard. And he takes on the shot. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Sterling. Released it nicely. Trossard. Will he find the net? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, if there were any lingering lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And having a go! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. William Saliba. Urian Timber. Sterling has it. Trossard. Could be dangerous. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Trossard. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Urian Timber. Ødegaard. Now with Ødegaard. Trossard. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Urian Timber. Now in possession, Trossard. Thomas Partey. Rice. And he's broken free. And it has gone a begging. It was there for him.
Well, it was a massive chance and a real waste. That should have been a goal, no doubt about that.
Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Jackson. Sancho now. Can they get in behind them? Surely. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Martin Ødegaard. White. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Martinelli. Trossard. Oh, that's a fine save. Who can they pick out? On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Chalobah. Malo Gusto. Sancho now. Oh, buying his teammates a bit of time. Can he take the chance? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Thomas Partey. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal have given it away. His determination there for all to see. Caicedo. Can he put it away? Oh, good work by the keeper. And there's the delivery. Managed to get it out of there. It's a neat move. Well, no way through. White. Nkunku. Just the challenge that was required. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Sterling. Veering in field, Raheem Sterling. Just can't get it past him. Moises Caicedo. So the final whistle, and that's not how Chelsea fans were scripting it in their minds. A defeat. I wonder what you thought about their overall performance.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.